Friends, what is going on? Hope you are doing great. So I did a lesson a couple weeks ago on how the capo, this wonderful little thing here that, you do up and down and all that stuff. I did a lesson on how you can use this and it changes the key of the song. So kind of a cool little guitar theory type lesson here. So last time I did it on the key of G. So basically, if we were just playing the, these easy chords in the key of G, those chords, what key it would turn the guitar into if we put it on the first fret and play those same chords. As you can hear, sounds a little bit higher. And I walked you all the way up, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, 4th fret, 5th fret, much higher there than no capo, and all the way up to really the 7th fret. So the cool thing is you can do this with each type of chord family. So if that doesn't make sense, just hang tight for a little bit. I'm gonna unpack it for you. So the chords. So I have 3 main lessons for chord shapes. One is on the key of G, the shapes I just showed you. The other one is in the key of C, which would be that C major, F, A minor, and the G. And then the other one is on the chords in the key of D, which we're going to do a lesson on today. So the D, A, B minor, and the G. So if you need help on some of those chords, where my fingers are going, definitely check out some of those lessons. I'll put them up top and down below. But for the sake of this lesson, I'm going to show you, what key the guitar would be turned into when we use the capo on all of these frets and we still play these same shapes. So it's kind of cool. Once I figured this out, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I was like, man, this is so cool because, I was doing worship and I still do worship, and you get to kind of, you play with 2 acoustic guitars on a worship set or even at home or wherever it may be. And it's fun if you're both just playing the same chords, in the key of G. But if one of you is playing these G shapes and the other one, puts a capo on the 5th fret and plays the D shapes, it's the same key. So one person could be doing this while the other person is playing, down here, and it sounds, you have different, I guess, tones, different, this is it sounds a little bit higher up here because you have this capo, but it's still in the key of G. So anyways, let me just show you, I'll give you a practical example of that once we get through where the frets, or where the capo goes, and how it changes the key. So for starters, for bass line, if we have no capo at all, we have our D, A, B minor, and G. That's in the key of D. So if we put the capo on the 1st fret and play those same shapes, sounds a little bit higher, right? That turns it into the key of E flat. We go capo 2nd fret, a little bit higher. So that turns it into the key of E. If we go up 1 more fret to fret 3, that takes the guitar to the key of F. We go up 1 more, capo to the 4th fret. That turns it into the key of F sharp. Capo 5, like I did, a couple minutes ago, this turns it into the key of G. If we go up to the 6th fret, getting a lot higher, a lot brighter, that turns it into the key of A flat or G sharp. And then the last one, which I'll be honest, guys, I haven't really ever played up this high with these D shapes before, but just for the sake of the lesson, this turns it into the key of A. So we'll do the song Waymaker. Let's see. So if we were gonna do the song in the key of G, which is what a female would sing it in, you could have one person playing it like this. You are here, moving in this place. A little bit high. You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, mending every heart. I worship you. I worship you. So one person could be playing right here, no capo. The other person could be using a capo and putting it on the 5th fret, playing the D shapes. You can be playing different chords. So you would be playing the G, D, A to the B minor, and that would also put the guitar in the key of G. You are here, moving in our midst. I worship you. I worship you. You are here, mending every heart. I worship you. I worship you. So you could have two people playing this, you know, if it's the second acoustic player, you could be finger picking some stuff, just kind of doing some light, just single down strums. So it really just kind of opens up the guitar world and just the, and this is like super elementary stuff for a lot of the guitar whizzes and music geniuses out there, which is not me, it's not your boy. But I think this is cool enough because you can, you know, if you're playing with 2 acoustics or 3 acoustics, just kind of at a bonfire or something, each of you can be playing in the same key, but you're playing different sounds and you're using different shapes. So anyways, hope that helps you guys out. You know, when I learned this, you know, I don't know, maybe 3 or 4 years ago, I would just write it down like on a note card or on like a piece of paper or something. And I would just put capo 1, E flat, capo 2, E, capo 3, F, capo 4, F sharp, capo 5, G, you know, all under the chords, all under the original key of D, the shapes. And then I would have one for the chords in the key of G, and then also in the key of C, which I'm gonna do a lesson on that as well. So I don't know, if you wanna just put it in your phone, make some notes, however you guys do that, awesome. But yeah, kind of just a cool little guitar theory type thing that if you get into worship and you start doing worship for your church, you know, you're the leaders, the singers, they're going to be singing all kinds of keys. So just for example, this past weekend, we did one song in the key of G, we did one song in the key of A, we did another song in the key of D, and we did another song in the key of F. So it really comes in handy when you're, you know, you kind of get into that, you know, type of church worship team, worship music type stuff. You're really gonna need to you know, pay attention to what key it's in, because, you know, if it's in the key of B or you know, you basically this guy right here helps you avoid playing bar chords, which for an acoustic player, that's what you want anyways. You just want to be smooth, rhythmic. You don't want to have to play like, you know, like bar chords and all that stuff when you're, you know, you have quick changes and all that stuff going on. So that's gonna, that just kind of helps you out. Maybe minimize some of those bar chords and just kind of make it a little bit easier for you as a player. So anyways, that's a wrap, guys. Hope this helps you out. If you have questions on it, definitely let me know. leave a comment, and I'll catch you in the next one.